double bowl sink, disposers on the right-hand side. There's a regular sink strainer right here. Now, anytime we hear a complaint about a stoppage just happening on where the disposer is, it suggests that the disposer isn't grinding up the food well enough, and we look right there.
But that's not what we have. We have both sinks clogging.
All right, then let's take a look underneath. So here is the disposer right here, and what I'm really looking for is potential choke points on the drain. So on the discharge of the disposer, we go into a pair of elbows, the black one and the white one right here. I want to take those apart to see if there's any restriction. That comes into a T-fitting, and that T-fitting is where the connection from the strainer meets the connection from the disposer, and that could be a choke point. And then down here is usually the prime culprit right here. This is the trap. A trap's really important. It keeps sewer gas from coming back from the sewer pipe up into the building. So it has a little water seal right here, but that can clog. So if it's not any of these three culprits, we may have to open up the pipe that goes down to the basement and clean that out. So this is the elbow from the disposer. That looks fine. Now I'll break the tailpiece coming down from the sink. Oh, look, there's something right there. That doesn't look too good. Let's check this T-fitting. Oh, look at that. There is your culprit right there. Let me show you what's going on. All right, Steve, look inside your T-fitting. It's all gunked up at the top right there. Let me show you what it looks like when it was new. If you look down, you can see that this opening has a piece of plastic in its way.
What's the purpose of that?
Well, it's actually a diverter, a little piece of plastic like this. This is designed to let the water from the strainer connection come down here. But the right-hand sink in this case wants to come in this way, and it wants to send that water down, so there's less chance of it splashing up in the left-hand bowl. But look what happens. That diverter makes this opening smaller, so it's a perfect place to create a stoppage right there. What I always prefer to use is this, a full-size brass T-fitting with no baffle, and that's what we're going to install today. Here's our elbow fitting, and you can see the new gasket right here with a nut. We'll tighten up the nuts. There's this one. Now, this is the tailpiece. You can see it's a flange tailpiece and has a special gasket called a top gasket. That sits right down inside, and this nut holds it to the underside of the strainer. So that goes right in here. All right, now I just want to snug up all the nuts with my pliers. All right, now we just want to install this plug into the bottom of the trap. Now all of our connections should be tight. Why don't you just pass me some paper towels, and we'll just put it underneath to test those connections, and you can run some water for me. All right, looks good so far, but really the only way to really test this is to put the stopper into that left-hand bowl. Let's fill it up and let it discharge all at once. Good. All right, looks good down here. No drips, as it should be.
And it's draining really fast, which is great.
Good. Well, enjoy.